Hey guys, this is teacher David Ng here. Today I'll be going through the MGS Primary 4 paper for WA3. And without further ado, let me go right to the paper itself. And as this is a tuition class going on, I will only be presenting questions that my student got it wrong. So the first question that I'll be going through, let me quickly do the share screen first.
Let's go.
All right, so the first question that I'll be going through is the MCQ question 5. Okay, meaning the first 4 questions she got it right. So I'm just going to jump right to MCQ question 5. Okay, question 5, it says that Mrs. Tan had 18 kilogram of flour. She used 2/3 of it to make some cakes. How much flour did she have left? So for these questions, there are a lot of ways to do. First, you can find out the fraction of the flour left. Okay, fraction of the flour left is 1 whole minus 2/3. And why I use 1 whole minus 2/3? Because she used 2/3 of it to make some cakes. Let's say if you are confused about what you are doing, you can draw a simple model. Simple model, divide into 3 parts. She used 2/3 of it. So this is what is left. And 18 kilogram of flour at first. So you can see 1/3 is left, right? So whatever is left will be how much flour she have left? So the amount of flour that's left is just simply 1/3 multiplied by 18 kilogram, because the 1 whole is equivalent is 18 kilogram of flour, and she left with 1/3, so 1/3 times 18 is simply 18 over 3. 18 over 3 is 6, so 6 kilogram of flour left. So answer is 2. Understand for question 5. Okay, question 5 you wrote 17 and 1/3 lah. Probably you thought that 2/3 no unit. She didn't use 2/3 kilogram, she used 2/3 of 18. So you need to know fraction indicated is quantity or actual fraction. Now I ask you, this is quantity or actual fraction? Actual fraction. No unit. So actual fraction means you have a 1 whole divided into 2/3. So this is the amount that is used. So this will be 18 over 3, 6 kg. Okay, if you are fast enough, you just do like that, 18 over 3. Just like I do the long-winded way is to explain thoroughly. In exam, no need to do the long-winded way that I did earlier. Okay, in exam, just quickly find a shortcut to do 18 divided by 3. If you are able to see, she had 1/3 of the flour left right in the beginning. If you can see that, then just 18 divided by 3. Okay, the next question I'm going to show is question 9. Okay, question 9. Okay, what is the value of 3/10? So 3/10. 3/10. 25 tens with a TH, 25 tens, 0.1. Okay, tens is 0.1. So 0.1 means I shift decimal point by 1 time, right? How about 4 hundredths? 4 hundredths. 4 hundredths. So this value will be 30 plus 2.5 plus 0.04. Let's say you can't do mentally, you struggle to do mentally, no problem. 30.00, 2.5, 0.04, add together. The other thing aligned is the decimal point. Make sure decimal point is aligned when you do addition or subtraction. Since I'm adding, I can put 3 values together. If you are subtracting, don't put 3 values together. Because I'm adding, I just put 3 values together, okay? So 0 plus 4, 0.505, decimal point, 0.202 to 32.54. Then you counter check. 3 tenths, 3 tenths. 25 tenths, 2.5. 4 hundredths. A quick check. Of course, the working I show you is the long-winded working for you to understand how to do. If you are fast enough, okay, if you are able to see the question and do all this calculation mentally, you can immediately write 32.54 immediately, because this is not a problem sum. No need working, just write answer will do. If you can see if you can do those calculations in your head mentally, just write 32.54 immediately, it's okay. But if you cannot see, cannot count mentally, is fine. You can write out those steps that I write earlier to help you to do the question. Main thing is to get the marks. So depends on your comfort level, depends on how confident you are to do certain things mentally. If you cannot do mentally, and if you do mentally always make careless, always wrong, it's okay. Then you do the long-winded working, is fine. Main thing is to get the marks, okay? I'm telling you to use the mental way is so that in future, if you are confident enough, you can do mentally. No need the long-winded working, save time. So up to your confidence level, your comfort level. You cannot do that now doesn't mean you can't do that in future. Temporarily you can't do it, but that doesn't mean forever you can't do it. Okay, next, question 10. Okay, question 10 is the next question. Okay, something like problem sum. Okay, this question, because there's a huge space down here, I believe the marker expect you to show working here. So our friend Kelly had a total of 60 pens and pencils. She gave away 3/4 of her pens and 20 pencils. She had an equal number of pens and pencils left. How many pencils did she have at first? This question, I strongly encourage you to draw accurate models. Not random models, accurate models. Okay, so how to make sure your models is accurate? What you can do is, you can see that originally she had 60 pens and pencils, right? So there's a before and after. So before you have pens, and pencils. And after that, you also have pens and pencils. Okay, before and after. So before she has 60 pens and pencils, I don't know how many pens she has in the beginning. Neither do I know how many pencils she has in the beginning. So since originally I got not much information, it's very hard to draw the before model, right? Correct? If it's so hard to draw, not enough information, then don't draw yet. It's okay. You can draw the after model first. So after model is a lot easier to do, simply because equal number of pens and pencils left. Equal pens and pencils left, meaning I just need to draw same length would do. But she give away 3/4 of her pens. So imagine this is 1/4 of her pens left. So you've got to ask yourself, if this 1/4 of my pens left, my original pens will be this long. You can imagine. So it looks too long, right? Then never mind. You redraw. Then you ask yourself, this is my 1/4 of my pens. Then same length, because equal number of pens and pencils. Does that make sense? So 3/4 of her pens are given away, meaning this is my 1/4. Okay, now you can try to draw your original model, right? So this is my 1/4. So if this is my 1/4, a rough estimate, this will be my 3/4. 1, 2, 3. That means this is my original length for my pens. So if this 3/4, okay, I'm going to put here given away. Okay, given away. But I don't indicate 3 units yet unless there's a need to. I see how first. Okay, then she give away 20 pencils. That means this is whatever pencils that's left, right? And this is my 20 pencils I gave away. Okay, my 20 pencils doesn't mean it's the same length as what she's left. Okay, the thing is I don't know 20 pencils is represented by how long. You have no idea. 20 pencils could be very long or very short. So what I'll usually do is I'll just show like that. Make sure the length I show, right, is longer than this but shorter than this, to indicate gave away. So this is gave away, right? So I'm going to put here gave away. And I'm going to indicate the quantity here, because she gave away 20 pencils and 3/4 of her pens. So if this 3/4 of my pens, maybe I should just put this is 1 unit. This is 3 units. So this is my 1 unit also. This is all both 1 unit. Alright. Then this whole thing here, right, is 60. Agree? Because 60, total 60 of pens and pencils. God knows how many pencils or how many pens. You don't know. Good news, I know the proportion. Because of my model drawing, I'm able to tell 5 units. Can you see 5 units? And 3 and 20. Can you see my 5 units? How do I know it's 5 units? Deduction. Deduction. Because as you draw the model, you put on your thinking cap at the same time. Don't anyhow draw. You draw Okay, most students will try to draw the before first, then end up the model cannot be used to do the question because the way they draw doesn't make sense. So how to draw a sensible model? You have to do what I did earlier. I did the after first because before model has not enough information. I work backwards, you realize? I work backwards. So now I got my model. You can straight away write 5u plus 20 equal to 60. And this one I got it through my model drawing. And each time before you write out this mathematical statement, you do a quick check that your model is drawn correctly. So let's do a quick check. Okay, Kelly had a total of 60 pens and pencils. She gave away 3/4 of her pens, alright, and 20 pencils. She had an equal number of pens and pencils left. Correct, drawn correctly. Quick check. Alright, how many pencils did she have at first? Okay, let's ignore the question first, the last sentence first. Let's focus on solving this first. Pay attention. Don't look around. Look at the screen. 5 unit plus 20 is 60, right? So that means your 5 unit is 40. 60 minus 20. Makes sense? 60 minus 20 is my 5 unit. Understand? No? So 5 unit is 40, 1 unit is 1 unit is how many? 1 unit is 40 divided by 5. Because 5 units, 5 dogs, 5 packets is 40. 5 packets has 40 sweets. So each packet has 8 sweets. Understand the logic? So 1 unit is 8 lah. Okay, now I know 1 unit is 8. Go back to the question, last sentence. When you get 1 unit is 8, don't write answer 8, move on, because our answer may not be 8. Okay? Don't happily go and write 8 as the answer and move on. Don't. Because you got to read the question again. How many pencils did she have at first? Pencils at first are 1 unit plus 20. Can you see? Pencils at first. So 1 unit plus 20, right? 1 unit is 8, right? One unit plus 20 is 8 plus 20. Answer is 28. Any question? Okay, you wrote 4 unit is 60. No, 4 unit is not 60. Reason is because of 60 pens and pencils. 60 pens and pencils. That means your pens and pencils combined is 60. So 4 units is not 60, unless it's 60 pens full stop. Unless it's 60 pens full stop. Then 4 units is 60. So I have to read your question carefully and interpret your question correctly. If not, all your workings is wrong. If working is wrong, you won't get the answer. That means you won't get the marks. Okay, question 10 I just went through. The next question I'm supposed to go through is question 11. The next question. Okay, question 11, you're so close. Okay, the correct way of drawing this is just simply, because I have the line of symmetry here, right? Okay, this one need to go this way, right? Correct. Need to go this way, right? The question is, I don't know this one should join with here or here or here or here. You don't know which one, right? Correct? You don't know which one, right? Simple. What you can do is you count the number of squares or grid lines or number of grid spaces away from the line of symmetry. So obviously it's this point join with certain points here lah. Correct? So in order to know which point, you got to look at this point here. This point is how many gaps or how many what I call that, grid spaces from the line of symmetry. How many? You tell me how many. How many grid spaces? From 2. 1, 2. So same thing. If this point is 2 spaces from this line, that means this point, whatever I'm supposed to draw to intersect that point must also be 2 spaces away. So once you identify that point, you quickly use a ruler to join these 2 points together. Alright. Then next step is this point go up like that, right? So this one also go up, right? You don't know go up this way or that way, right? Same thing. This one join to here, right? This point here, right? This point is how many grid spaces away from the line of symmetry? 3. Then this is the line of symmetry, right? I count 1, 2, 3. This point. So I identify the point, right? These 2 you join together. Like that. Then this part is nicely drawn. The rest you know lah. The rest you draw correctly. Only this part is wrong. Then after that you continue lor. This part go up, right? Okay, go up. Then this part go towards the line of symmetry, right? So same thing, go towards. You don't go and turn this way lah. It's this way. Because go towards the symmetry. Something go towards the symmetry. Understand the logic? Okay, now it's here. Then go up by 2. Go up by 2. Okay, same thing. This is go away, right? Turn away from the symmetry line, right? Same thing, turn away. Because it's just one grid, so it's okay. No need to go and count the grid line. You can count to double check. 1, 2, 3. So likewise, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then next go up by 2 blocks, right? Go up by 2 blocks. Then after that, is now here, go towards the line of symmetry by 1. Then this way, right? The V shape. That's how you draw. Any question? I didn't use ruler. In exam, please use ruler. I didn't use ruler but you get what I'm trying to do. In exam, please use ruler. Don't use freehand. Because I cannot use ruler. That's the thing. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question 12 and 13, both are wrong. Have to re-attempt from scratch when you go back home. Okay, question 12. Okay, question 12, let me go through with you in full detail. Okay, Pei Xing had 72 stickers at first. She gave away some of her stickers to her brother and 25 stickers to her sister. She had 38 of her stickers left. Okay, this kind of question, you have to draw before and after. So P stands for Pei Xing. So this is my 72 stickers at first. Okay, but I need to divide into 8, right? Correct. I have to divide into 8. Because 38 of the stickers left. So let's divide by 8. So in order for me to divide this by 8, I don't go and draw like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't go and do like that. You divide into 2 first. Why divide into 2? Because divide into 2 is very easily you can divide. Visually you can see, right, where to cut so that both are equal, right? Correct. Then after that, this part you divide into 2 again. Okay, this part you divide into 2 again. Same thing. Visually you know where to cut so that both look equal, right? Then likewise, this one you divide, this part you divide into 2. Visually you know where to cut so that both looks equal, right? Then one small part you do the same thing, you divide into 2 again, because visually you know where to cut so that both sides looks equal. You do the same for the rest. Then you have 8 nice part where it looks pretty much equal in size. Makes sense to you, huh? Then 72 stickers at first. So this is my 72. So now you know 8 parts is 72. Straight away you can count 1 part, right? Correct. Instantly you know what is 1 part, right? So 72 divided by 8 is 9. 9 times 8 is 72 lah. Okay, 9 times 8 is 72 So I know each one is 9. Now I know each one is 9 Okay, for problem sum for this, if you know 1 unit is how many, just by from the first if you can find out 1 unit is how many, you go and find out first lah. Deal with actual numbers is easier. Okay. But as time go by, you realize it's very hard to find 1 unit is how many lah. At P5, P6. Not so straightforward lah at P5, P6. Now at P4, it's still very easy to know 1 unit is how many. Okay. So once I know 1 unit is how many, I just draw this model. My job will become a lot easy. Then she gave away some stickers to her brother, 25 stickers to her sister. So let's imagine for one moment, 25 is less than 27, right? Correct. So I let this be my 25 given to the sister. How about that? 25 given to sister. Okay. She had 3/8 left. This is what is left for. Because 3/8 left, ma. The 3/8 left, you can infer, right? Through inferring, you know this is to the brother, right? Correct. Through inferring, you know that's to the brother, right? Then you see, from here you can tell, brother, you can roughly know, ma. So brother plus sister would be 5/8 of the stickers, right? Okay, this one no need after model lah. This model would do. Correct? 5/8 of stickers. So 5/8 of the stickers that means 5 units 5/8 of stickers is 5 units 5 times 9 45. That means she gave away 45 stickers to her brothers and sister combined together Alright. Then if I know brother and sister is 45, sister is 25 that means given to brother, right? Would that be how to find? What must you do? Will you pay attention? Because now is very easy to do step. That's why I asked you. Eight units is 45. No. Why 8 units is 45? 8 units is 72. 1 unit is 9. So brothers and sisters. So how to find given to brother? You give 45 to brother and sisters. You give to sister how many? Will you pay attention when I'm explaining? Because the question I ask you is straightforward one. That's why I ask you, given to brother, what should you do? You give to brother and sister is 45. You give to sister is 25. So give to brother is how many? Precisely. It's very easy, right? That's why I asked you to tell me. And you couldn't tell me, I have a shock. Like, why you couldn't tell me? Will you pay attention? Yeah, that's the question I have. Sometimes I explain halfway, I'll ask you one, like how to continue, to see whether you're paying attention. And usually the question I ask you is very easy to do already. If you are paying attention, right? You should be able to answer one. Correct? If you are paying attention, you can tell me 45 minus 25. Answer is 20. That's why I say pay attention. Because I'm trying very hard to explain to you. You have to focus, pay attention, listen. If your mind is drifting, raise up your hand. If you find you're not paying attention, your mind drifted away, raise up your hand. Then I'll stop. You have to focus. Was your mind drifting away? No? Then how come I ask you what to do, you can't answer? Okay, so this one given to brother, because you see 45 is brother and sister. Why 45 is brother and sister? Because 45 is 5 units. How do I know 5 units is brother and sister? Because 3 units left. 3 units left. Altogether she has 8 units in the beginning. 3 units left. So 5 units given to brother and sisters. If I know 8 units and 2, I can find 1 unit. If I can find 1 unit, I can find 5 units. If I have 5 units, means I know brother and sisters is 45 already. Then sister is 25, right? So brother is 45 minus 25. Okay, Okay, next I'm going to move to question 13. Hi parents and students, this is teacher David Ng here. Thank you so much for watching my video lessons. And if you find my video lessons helpful, you may like to find out more about my tuition services for PSLE Max, O-Level, A-Max and E-Max, or H2 Max for A-Levels. You may scan the QR code around this video to arrange for trial lessons, and I'll get in touch with you shortly. And now back to the video lessons. Okay, question 13. Alan had $36.70 at first. He spent $7.65 on a burger and a cup of drink. So let's minus off this okay? Let's minus off $7.65 first. To find out the amount he had left after spending on burger and drink. Okay, this is the amount she had left. Gave him $6.50 later that day, right? Okay, how much money he have in the end? Any question? Actually, you know how to do. This one is careless. Very careless. You write 29.15. Instead of 29.05, you got 29.15. Maybe you didn't cancel the 7, become 6. you should borrow from 7 first. Okay? You should borrow from 7 first. Make sense? Okay, this one okay. Okay, 14 you could do, very good. Okay, now you continue with your 15 and 16. Okay, let's continue the lesson for question 15. Okay, question 15. Susanna baked some pies. She gave 1/4 of them to her relatives and 1/3 of them to her neighbors. In the end, she had 30 pies left. What fraction of the pies was Susan left in the end? So what you can do is just simply 1/2 minus 1/4, that's to her relative, and you minus another 1/3 to her neighbors. So when you minus fraction this way, you change the denominator to common denominator, which is 12. Why 12? Because 12 is a common multiple of 4 and 3. So 1/2 basically is 12 over 12. How about 1/4? 1/4 would be 3 over 12. Why is it 3 over 12? Because 4 multiplied by 3 is equal to 12. Likewise, 1 multiplied by 3 will give me 3 down here. How about 1/3? 1/3 is 3 multiplied by 4, give me 12. So since my denominator multiplied by 4, my numerator also multiply by 4. That will give me 4 over 12. So 12 over 12 minus 3 over 12, that would be 9 over 12. 9 over 12 minus 4 over 12, that will give me 5 over 12. So what fraction of the pies was Susanna left in the end? 5 over 12 is the answer for the fraction of pies that Susanna left in the end. So let's continue with part B. Okay, part B is how many pies did Susanna bake? So in the end, she had 30 pies left. And what fraction of pies was she left? 5/12, meaning 5/12 of the pies is equal to 30. Or 5 units of the pie is 30. So 1 unit will be 30 divided by 5 equal to 6. So once you know 1 unit is 6, you are able to work out 12 units. Why 12 units? Because 5/12. You want to find out 1/2, right? 1/2 total, how many pies you bake, right? So you find 12 units. So 12 units will be 12 multiplied by 6. So 12 multiplied by 6 equal to 72. Okay, how many pies did Susanna bake? 72. Okay, question, how come I know answer is 72 within a split second? How come I do mental calculation, I can do so fast? Reason is because when I do my mental calculation, okay, I use 10 times 6 plus 2 times 6. Okay, I use 10 times 6 plus 2 times 6. 10 times 6 is 60. 2 times 6 is 12. 60 plus 12, 72. That's how you got 72. How come it's 10 times 6? Because you see, this is 2 times 6, right? 2 times 6, that's how you get your 12. Then after that, you're actually doing 10 times 6. Can you see your 10 times 6, then plus 12. That's how you get 72. Okay. So how many pies did Susan bake? 72 pies. Okay, I hope I answer the question for 15B. Okay, I'm going to continue to do the last part. Okay, the last part, it says Kim makes 2.5 liters of water with 0.85 liters of syrup to make a fruit punch. So from the information that's given, you can know the volume of the fruit punch, right? Correct? So you can write volume of fruit punch would be the amount of water plus the amount of syrup. So amount of water plus amount of syrup. So you can do your working 2.5, 0.85. Same thing, make sure your decimal point is aligned when you do decimal. So 2.5 you can change to 2.50. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 8 plus 5 is 13. So 1 plus 2, 3. 3.35 liters. And always write your unit. So that is the volume of the fruit punch. And remember to indicate unit. But hold on, fruit punch left. So that is the original volume of fruit punch, right? She spilled 1/5 of her fruit punch. So left 4/5. She left with 4/5 of the fruit punch. So this is what you can do. 4/5 times 3.35. Okay. 33 divided by 5 is 6. Because 6 times 5 is 30. So imagine there's a 30 here, right? 33 minus 30. So there's a 3, right? Then I bring down the 5. So 35. 35 divided by 5 is 7. So this is 0.67. 0.67 multiplied by 4. 7 times 4, 28. Okay, 7 times 4, 28. 6 times 4, 24. 24 plus 2, 26. Okay, 26. 0 times 4, 0. So 2.68. Okay, 2.68 is the fruit punch that she left. 2.68 liters. Okay, 2.68 liters is the fruit punch that is left. Because she spilled 4/5, she spilled 1/5. So left with 2.68 liters. Okay, next. She poured the remaining fruit punch into 9 bottles. How many liters of fruit punch was there in each bottle? So 2.68 liters divided by 9. Divide by 9. So 2 divided by 9 is 0. Then 0 times 9 is 0. 26 divided by 9 is 2. 2 times 9 is 18. 26 minus 18 is 8. I bring down my 8. Okay, so 88 divided by 9 is 9. 9 times 9, 81. Then 70. 70 divided by 9 is 7. 7 times 9 is 63. Okay, 7 times 9 is 63, 7. 70 divided by 9 is again 7. 7 times 9 is 63. So this would keep on ongoing lah. So the answer is 0.29777777, ongoing 7. Alright. But they want 2 decimal place. So if you want 2 decimal place, okay, for 0.2977 infinite of 7, right? You can write it as 0.2977 with the 2 dots above to indicate the 7 is ongoing to infinity. So 0.2977 to 2 decimal place would be 0. Because you look at 7, you round up, right? You round up, the 9 becomes 0. Okay, then this would be 0.30 liters. That's the answer for 16. Oh, any questions so far? If no question, okay. Yep, 0.30. And 72 pies, as I mentioned earlier. So that's all for today. And I hope my video lesson has been helpful for your child learning needs. And basically, those questions that I just went through are meant for my current students, where she had problem with those questions. That's why I create this video and upload on YouTube and send to my students for their revision purpose. And if you find my video lessons helpful, do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or you can WhatsApp me by scanning the QR code around this video, and I'll get in touch with you as soon as I can if you want to arrange a tuition session with me. And this is teacher David Ng here, and I wish you and your child all the best in their academic endeavors. And thanks for watching my video once again. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.